Tonight at 6, Las Vegas says goodbye to one of its own.
I would invite everybody to join me for a moment of silence.
The body of fallen Metro Officer Austin Abdelnabi escorted from the Clark County Coroner's Office to the mortuary.
We will always remember Austin's legacy.
Just 30 years old, a Marine veteran, a husband, a son, a brother.
There's a hero that served this country, was awarded at the top levels.
Tonight, our community mourns and we remember the life and sacrifice of Officer Austin Abdelnabi.
And thank you so much for joining us live at 6 tonight. I'm Trisha Keene.
And I'm Abel Garcia. Officer Abdelnabi was gunned down near Tropicana Avenue yesterday afternoon. Metro officials calling it an ambush, saying the suspect immediately opened fire on officers when they got there.
And tonight, the outpouring of love and support continues. In this video, you see the procession that took Austin's body to the mortuary.
I spent the day learning more about the man behind the badge. Many of his colleagues tell me that they're remembering his big personality, the love he had for his job, and the appreciation for his beautiful wife and family.
The 30-year-old Metro officer was killed in the line of duty while responding to reports of a man with a gun. Sheriff Kevin McMahill says Officer Austin Abdelnabi was ambushed near Mountain Vista and Hacienda after getting out of his patrol car.
This morning, I wanted to come back before you to tell you about the young, heroic man this community lost yesterday in this horrific act of violence.
McMahill says he had been with Metro since November of 2023, serving out of the Southeast Area Command. Before putting on a Metro uniform, Abdelnabi served as a United States Marine stationed at Camp Pendleton. During this morning's emotional news conference, Sheriff McMahill read through a number of the awards and ribbons Abdelnabi earned during his time in the Marines, describing him as someone who served at the top levels. Those honors included recognition for his overseas service, National Defense Service, expert weapon qualifications, and good conduct, reflecting years of discipline, leadership, and commitment.
There's a hero that served this country, was awarded at the top levels, a hero that came to Metro.
But beyond the awards and the badge, McMahill says Austin was known for something much more personal. He described him as a young officer with a giant personality who was always laughing with his fellow officers.
Austin was also known for talking about how much he loved his wife, Sage. Yesterday, I had to tell her that Austin was killed doing a job that he loved.
Now, as Metro mourns one of its own, officers say they'll remember Austin Abdelnabi as a man who never stopped serving others.
One of the best ways we can honor Austin is to show up and defeat evil every single day.
And Tricia, something that also really hit home is that Sheriff McMahill actually told everybody today that Metro will continue to support Officer Abdelnabi's family and just make sure that they understand that they're going to be with them throughout every single step of the way. Whether it be days, months, years, the sheriff's going to be right there by him.
Absolutely. As for the funeral service, though, the dates and times have not yet been released. We know that. Right now, Officer Abdelnabi's body is at Palm Mortuary, and senior reporter Mary Keeler brings us the moment that his body left the Clark County Coroner's Office this morning.
An officer with Metro Police since November 2023, 30-year-old Austin Abdelnabi leaves behind a wife, parents, and siblings. Now his body is here at Palm Mortuary after it was escorted by his fellow officers and first responders from the county coroner's office. On the corner of Pinto and Shadow Lanes in Las Vegas, 30-year-old Metro officer Austin Abdelnabi's body was driven on a slow, somber route inside a white hearse. In front of him and behind him, his brothers and sisters in uniform. Police, firefighters, and paramedics guiding him to Palm Mortuary in their trucks, motorcycles, and cruisers. Officers not leaving him alone for a moment since he arrived at UMC Tuesday night. Sheriff Kevin McMahill sharing his support for his officers as they navigate his loss and continue to do their jobs.
One of the best ways we can honor Austin is to show up and defeat evil every single day. Yesterday, evil won for a moment, but we won't let it win forever. In true LVMPD fashion, as we've done in the past, we will learn from this loss and become stronger
We expect to learn more on Friday about the armed man who police say died at the scene after an exchange of gunfire with officers. Sheriff McMahill says that law enforcement has had some history between them and this suspect, but nothing criminal. But for now, Metro officers are standing guard over their fallen officer here at the mortuary. In North Las Vegas, Mary Keeler, Channel 13 News.
And Alyssa, I was there as this afternoon's procession also took place. And I just want to say, I hate to say this is not the first time we have to cover something like this. It's so difficult to see something like this. And when you see that body being removed from the hearse and being brought into the mortuary, it really does hit home.
It never gets easier, and to think that he was only 30 years old. Abel, the promising news here, if we want to even phrase it that way, the community is coming together to support the family of fallen Metro Officer Austin Abdelnabi. The Injured Police Officers Fund announced it will hold a candlelight vigil in his honor this Friday. That's August 7th at 7 p.m. The vigil will take place at Police Memorial Park at 3250 Metro Academy Way. That's in the Northwest. The organization is also accepting monetary donations to help his wife and family during this time. And lastly, a fundraiser is being planned at the Nevada Coin Mart, which has traditionally partnered with the IPOF to support the families of fallen officers. Organizers say more details about that fundraiser will be announced very, very soon. But again, Abel, in the meantime, if anybody's interested in donating to his family, we have a link posted online at ktnv.com. We also have the details about that vigil planned for Friday online as well.
I mean, Alyssa, you can just think about it. This was so sudden, just in a split second. That family's life has changed forever. We talked about his wife, Sage, of course, was mourning this horrific loss. So any help really, really goes a long way.
Absolutely. It's not easy, and the community coming together, I'm sure, makes the family feel somewhat better during this unimaginable time.
Absolutely, Alyssa. Thank you so much. Also tonight, Governor Joe Lombardo and even President Donald Trump weighed in on the loss of Officer Abdelnabi.
So I would like your indulgence for a moment of silence for Officer Austin. Thank you. Thank you.
Austin died a hero, and he will never be forgotten, never going to be forgotten. So, to every law enforcement officer here today, we thank you for your service.